Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be learning how to navigate spiral roundabouts with confidence. Now the video lasts approximately 18 minutes, covering various routes in and around Earlsgate roundabout. Feel free to skip forward if you're looking for a particular route. All routes are clearly titled at the top of the video, and at the end there's also a little bonus. Let's practice our hazard perception. There is a small minor incident that happens on a roundabout. I want you to tell me when and what happens. Now, there are 6 key points that I like to teach when navigating spiral roundabouts. The first one being, listen to those directions that you're getting on approach. Secondly, look at your lane board. That's going to help you decide what lane to take on approach. Thirdly, look at your road markings whilst you're inside the roundabout. Fourth, count those exits as you're going round. Fifth, avoid merging. And 6, always mirror and signal manoeuvre as you're coming off. So let's jump right in. Here we are at Earlsgate roundabout, and the directions for this particular route is turn left, exit 3. It's the exit marked Skinflats A905. Now the video is going to pause here. There you go, there's your lane board. So you can't see it in this video here, but Skinflats A905 is clearly written as the middle lane. So that is the lane that we're going to take on approach to this roundabout. Now unfortunately the lane markings are really faded at this area. I will just go a little bit further forward and pause it again. So yes, like I said, really faded road markings, but you can quite clearly see the van is situated on the left lane, the little Toyota is situated on the right, so we're going to use our best judgment here and slip into the middle. And you'll see the road markings become visible again just shortly. There you go, quite clearly seen there. Now remember, we don't just merge willy-nilly. What these lane markings are helping you to do is naturally drive around and join into new lanes, and this will become clear just in a wee moment or two. But just remembering, count those exits as you're going round. So there's exit 1 we've just passed, there's exit 2. Also remembering to look at your road markings. There you go, A905, turn left at the end of this lane. So mirrors, signal, we're going to come off exit 3. There we go. We are now on the A905 heading towards Skinflats. Fairly straightforward. Okay, next segment is we are following the road ahead. We're going to Falkirk A904 and it is the second exit. As you can see at the top, at the title here, it says right approach. Now, when you're going to Falkirk A904, you do have options. You can either go left approach or right approach. There's your lane assist board. That is going to tell us Falkirk A904, you can either take left or right. At this very moment in time, we're going to take a right approach. So, lane markings, once again, surprise, surprise, are very faded. But you can see the van is clearly situated on the left, and we're going to take the right lane. Now, the video is going to pause again just shortly, because you can see 2 lanes have now turned into 3. Look at your lane assist board there. There's an additional one on your right. Now it's telling you Falkirk A904 is on the left lane and also on the middle lane. But because we've already picked a right approach, remembering we don't just merge blindly into different lanes, we're going to stay in this middle lane for Falkirk A904. It's quite naturally guiding you into the middle lane. Another pause there. Road markings aren't clear, but that does say for A904, that's Falkirk for you guys. Crossing the lights into the middle lane, and just for clarification, A904, there it is, a wee bit clearer this time. Still continuing on the middle lane. we're going to mirror, we're going to signal, and then we're going to come off on the right hand lane. Now, looking here at your road markings and also the signage there on your right, we have picked the right hand lane, we're following the road ahead. Now for this next segment, we're back on the A904, and the directions this time is follow the road ahead, exit 4, it's the exit marked Town Centre A904. So you can see a pattern emerging here, can't you? We are crawling up here. What's the first thing we're going to start looking at? It's your lane board. Pause the video. Boom, there you go. Lane assist board. So, Town Centre A904 is the right hand lane. So that is the lane we take. And we're crossing the lights. Remember to count your exits and don't merge willy-nilly into another lane. So that was exit 1, there goes exit 2. There's your road markings, A904, we're on the right track. Now here comes exit 3. That means our exit is next. So you've got 2 lanes here. What one do you pick? Well, if you know your exit is coming up next, you want to start transitioning to the left, don't you? We never exit a roundabout from the right. So you're going to take the left-hand lane. Now this large, long vehicle that is in front of us here on the left lane is blocking the road markings, but I will pause it just in a moment or two so that you can see the road markings just a little bit clearer. And there you have it, A904. So we're on the right track again. You are going to cross these lights, you're going to do your mirrors, you're going to do your signal, and you're going to come off. We're now on the A904 heading towards the town centre. Right, now the next segment is us on the A904, and the directions for this part is going to be turning right. Exit 5, it is the exit marked Skinflats A905. So same again, look at that lane board, Skinflats A905 is written on the right, so I'm going to take the right lane. Lanes are now splitting into 3. Look at that other lane assist board here. Skinflats A905 is still written on the right hand side. There you go, A905. So we know we are in the right lane. Counting your exits as you go round and never blindly merging into another lane. A905, we're still on the right track. Now we will pause the video just now. As you can see, we've got 3 lanes to pick from. So knowing that you don't blindly merge, the left lane is now null and void. We are not going to merge into the left lane. So you've got the middle lane or the right lane to pick from. So what you're going to do as you crawl forward, it's not very clearly visible on this video, but as you crawl forward you will see the road markings. So keep your speed nice and controlled, giving yourself lots of time to read those road markings. There you go, A905, so that's the middle lane. Remembering your exits, count those exits, it will help. And look at your road markings. A905, turning left at the end of this lane. Mirrors, signal, and come off. Lovely jubbly. You're now on the A905 heading towards the Skinflats. Now, this segment is following the road ahead, exit 2, we're going to Falkirk A904. This time I'm going to pick the left lane, so it's a left approach, but then I'm going to want to follow the road ahead, so I will have to merge onto the right. So lane assist board, Falkirk A904 on the left lane. There we go, straight into the left lane. And the lanes are now turning into 3. There's our lane assist board on the right. Now, Falkirk A904, left approach, so I stay on the left. Let's speed things up while we're waiting at these traffic lights. And we're off. Now, what lane do we pick here? Well, if you know by counting your exits that you're taking exit 2, you're not going to come off exit 1, are you? So again, you are going to follow the lane markings onto A904. It's naturally going to take you into that lane, which is now the leftmost lane. You're going to mirrors, you're going to signal, and you're going to come off. However, I want to be in the right lane here. So, you will be able to see, we'll just pause it now, road markings and signage tells you left lane is for left turns, right lane is for follow the road ahead. So we're going to want to merge. So we check our mirrors and we check our blind spot and then we signal, another blind spot check, then merge. There we go. What a beautiful merge that was. And now we're following the road ahead on the A904 heading towards Falkirk. Ah, the dreaded turn right, exit 5, exit marked Bowness A905. This is the one that people struggle with the most. But knowing those 6 key points is going to be so easy for you. Now, unfortunately that Malcolm truck is blocking the lane board. Bowness A905 is on the right lane. So we are approaching on the right lane. Counting your exits as you go round, never merge willy-nilly. There you go, A905 is written on that lane there. This is exit 3 coming up. This is exit 4 coming up ahead of us. A905, so we're staying on this right lane. Now this is where I think people get a little bit confused. So, you can see here that 2 lanes are now turning into 3. But again, if you're counting those exits, then you know that one that you can see is exit 4. We're taking exit 5. And you always want to transition to the left. You never come off a roundabout on the right. So we're going to then pop ourselves onto the leftmost lane. A905. Mirror, signal, and come off. And that's us now on the A905 heading towards Bowness. Here we are going to do a little U-turn at this roundabout. And then at Earlsgate we're going to be turning left, exit 1, Falkirk A904. But then we're going to turn left at the end of the road. So, looking at your lane assist board there, Falkirk A904, it's clearly written on the left. We're going to stay left. There's another lane board there, Falkirk A904, we're staying on the left. And apologies, the camera is about to skip, there you go, but it was only about 2 car lengths, so you didn't miss anything. You're going to do your mirrors and signal and then come off. Now let's pause here and have a little look at the road markings and the signage. So left lane is for left turn. We are staying in this lane because we know we are taking a left turn at the end of the road. Not these little lefts you can see here, that's to go into Arnold Clark. Mirrors, signal, and turn left down this road here. Lovely. And that is the end of the Earlsgate Spiral Roundabout video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed and found it useful. Any feedback is good feedback, so if you want to leave a comment, just feel free. And also, if you have any suggestions or requests for any other kind of driving type videos, feel free to let me know. Now, let's practice some hazard perception. I would like for you to pinpoint exactly when this minor incident does occur and what has happened. Let's jump in and have a little look. How did you get on? Did you spot it? Let's have another look together. I want you to keep an eye on the red car directly to my right here. Aha! There it is. Did you see how that red car came onto my lane? I had to slow down a little bit. I also gave him a little toot of the horn to warn him that I was right behind him. So there you go. Well, that is the end of the video completely. I want to say thank you again for watching, and I hope you found it useful. Like I said previously, if you have any suggestions, any feedback, any requests for any other types of video, please drop a comment and I'm more than happy to help. Thank you so much. Bye.